welcome back. I'm in Springfield, and this is going to be the next series of videos on what comes next for me. And I'm in Springfield because I am finishing up with this truck. Tomorrow I'm going to turn it in to the end of lease inspection. So what I have done today is cleaned everything out. We'll get back to that in a minute, what I've done with this truck. And we've got more videos to come. That's what I want to do, is I want to explain what I'm going to be doing over the next few days. I actually got to Springfield 2 days ago. I wanted to get here, so my schedule is that I got to Springfield on Thursday, made a delivery to Fayetteville, Arkansas on Friday morning. So I just basically stayed the night, got a quick look at my new truck, just wanted to make sure I got into it, make sure everything got done that needed to get done that would be a bigger process. Made my delivery Friday morning, started checking out my truck, got the keys, actually got my keys Thursday, my lease inspection form, which we'll go over in a video here. Did all that stuff. Started looking at the truck Friday. There was a situation with the graphics that they needed to add a piece to, and the people that do the graphics don't work weekends, so I needed to get that done Friday. Switching to an automated manual truck. Stick shift's going to be gone after tomorrow, after I turn this truck in. I'm recording this on Saturday because I've just finished cleaning everything out of this truck and moving it into the other truck. So needed to get all that done. Needed to take a class on the automated manual truck, the automatic trucks. And my initial reaction was, I thought that, that class was just for people going from manual to automatic. They actually make everybody take that class. So if you come to Prime and you're upgrading, they're going to make you take an automated manual class. And I apologize that the camera's shaking around a little bit more than it normally does. I've removed everything, so I don't have my phone mount in this truck anymore. And when I do the video in the other truck, I won't have it set up yet. So apologies for that. So the schedule today, so we went Friday, I got the automated class taken care of, the decals were finished up. Just got a real quick look and drove it for the new truck for a mile. I had to drive it to the people that do the graphics and then drove it back to Prime. That was it. Saturday, today, woke up. The only thing on my schedule is moving stuff from this truck to that truck, to the new truck. Cleaning this truck, and that's where I'm at this point of the schedule. And then I'll tell you about what it has to be done, and we'll take some video of that later. So you take everything that you don't own out of this truck. Again, I just have a couple of cleaning things left in here that need to be, taken with me, that aren't going to be left. This truck will be cleaned professionally by the detail shop. They will go over this with a fine-tooth comb. For it to be sold, they obviously want it to look like as new as it's going to look. My personal opinion is I want to give it a good once-over in terms of cleaning. I'm not going to invest hours and hours and hours scrubbing everything, because even if you did that, even if you took it to detail, which is over this way, they're still going to clean the truck, and they're going to charge you to clean the truck. So you could make this thing as clean as possible, and they're still going to probably charge you about an hour's worth of cleaning time just to go over everything and make sure that it is clean. So obviously, if you leave it a filthy mess, they're going to charge you more than an hour. So if you give it a good once-over, they'll probably get everything done within an hour or so, and it shouldn't cost you too much more than it would if you spend all that time. So that's just my personal philosophy. If you really want to clean your truck once you're done with it, that's totally your prerogative. But again, my theory, I'm just giving it a good once-over and calling it a day. So anyway, so that's where I'm at this phase, is I've moved everything to the new truck. I have cleaned this truck, given it a good once-over, and as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm leaving this truck until tomorrow, because what you next have to do when you turn in a truck is do a lease completion inspection. And it's not you that does it, it's the Prime shop that does it. So I have an appointment tomorrow at 12:30, and I will have them look over the truck, and it's their initial look, and they'll mark some things down, and you can contest, that was like that was, and it doesn't really matter what you say. They're just giving it their first look over. But you want to be there because you want to note if they see something and be able to comment on it, where if they find something later, you can say, well, you didn't find that on the lease completion inspection or end of lease inspection. So you want to make sure you attend that. Technically, you don't have to. You can just schedule it and say, you guys, good luck. You find what you find. But that opens yourself up, like I said, where maybe they all of a sudden discover something after the fact. And you can say, well, I was there and that guy didn't notice the hood was missing. He would have noticed the hood is missing. Why are you, a month later charging me for a new hood for the truck? So it just kind of protects yourself if you show up at that. And then this truck is done. This truck goes back, and because of its age, it's a 2016. It will be a 4-year-old truck. 2016, remember, means it was leased in the summer of, well, not necessarily the summer, but in this case, the summer of 2015. So it's a 4-year-old truck. It has 351,000 miles on it currently. It's not going to accrue really many more miles, maybe not even another mile, because all it's doing is driving from where I'm parked over to the inspection bay. And then I'm done with this truck. I give them the keys, I leave the truck there, and I am done with this truck. Success Leasing will, over the course of the next several weeks, go through that end of lease inspection. They'll go over the truck with a fine-tooth comb. They will finalize all of your end of lease completion pay, the miles ran, the tire fund. They'll check the tires on this truck and see what tires need to be replaced. And of course, this truck itself is going to be sold because it is at the 4-year mark. It is at an end of lease. If you turn in before end of lease and your tires are fine, they're going to give you credit. Or actually, if you turn in early, I'm sorry, you're not going to get any credit at all. But if for whatever reason, when they sell trucks, they sell them with duals on them. So these tires, no matter what condition they're in, are going to be replaced. I could have bought a new tire last week. I could have had a blowout. I could have had a leak. I could have had whatever. I will get credit because what they'll do is they'll take it to the tire bay and they'll be able to resell that tire to someone else. If the tires need to be replaced, then I'm on the hook for the total replacement cost of the tire. But then again, you have a tire fund which covers or offsets part of that cost. So Success Leasing will do their math and figure everything out about how much you are owed for a lease completion bonus, based on safety, based on miles, based on all of that sort of thing. And then this truck is done. So that's why I wanted to make this kind of the first video. And then I have already started to record some stuff for the new truck, because obviously I've seen it, obviously I've moved stuff into it, but I wanted to do this as, let's finish this truck off. And this is the first section of finishing this truck off. I'm going to try and take some video. I don't want to really bother the guy who does the end of lease inspection because he's got a job to do. It's going to take about an hour for him to go over this truck with a fine-tooth comb. But I do want to go over the new truck stuff. So I may take some video tomorrow when I turn this truck in. I may not. If I don't, we're just going to leave it at this. Again, as always, thanks for watching. Link in the description if you want to come to Prime. Takes you right to the application. Of course, you can comment here if you have any questions. You can also send an email to the link below, the email down there. We'll send emails directly to me. And of course, after I finish up with this truck, the new truck is next. And then after that, I have driver advisory board topics. So my first driver advisory board event is tomorrow. So I'll have a class tomorrow morning, so Sunday morning. So this is my weekend now. We're on Saturday as I'm recording this. Saturday morning I have a class they're testing out and want some feedback on, so I'll do that Saturday morning. Do my lease completion inspection Saturday midday after lunch. My first driver advisory board meeting is Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, kind of a dinner meeting. And then all day Monday, I'll have driver advisory board meetings. And then the plan is to wake up Tuesday with the new truck. There is, and I haven't turned in, you'll see in the next, one of the next videos, there's a pre-lease inspection. And there's only one issue that I have found thus far that needs to be remedied. But Prime, I'm sure, will take care of that on Monday while I'm in my meetings. And then Tuesday morning, my plan is to head out and head back to my dedicated in Decatur. Indiana. But there's my first video out of the I'm in Springfield series. And as that, of course, if you do have questions about Driver Advisory Board, comment below as well, or send me an email, because we'll be talking about some stuff coming up in the next couple of days. Thanks for watching. This truck is almost done. I may have another video, I may not, on this truck with the end of lease inspection. If not, the next video you see will be the reveal of the next truck. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time, guys.